Hi, y'all. This is Mrs. Charlie Black back again with another Disney Dreamlight Valley stream. Today, we're going to be working on gardening. That's pretty much what the day is. We're going to try to get some more Dreamlight and get ready for Wreck-It Ralph. That's coming, I think, this week. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of this. Yeah, I was having fun off stream. Sorry. So we'll be getting Dreamlight. We have 12,000, obviously, but we're going to be working on gardening today and fixing all of that up. There's a lot of items in my garden that, yeah, need to be fixed. So we're gonna go to the garden island. So this is our storage island, and this is the garden island. So we're gonna be working on that today. Fixing all of that up, making sure items are growing, putting items into the chests so that way they're ready and they're available, buying seeds, all of those really great things. We have a bunch of, oh my gosh, what are they called? I always forget. I'm drawing a blank, sorry. We have a bunch of these. I don't know why I'm spacing on what they're called. Memories. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. So we have a bunch of memories. It doesn't look like a lot here, but if we come over here, there are quite a few that we have to unlock together. I had started with making a little farm to get some coins because I only have 156,000 coins and we need coins to buy things. So we're going to be doing that. So if this is something that you enjoy, definitely stick around. We're going to try to make sure we have all seeds available too. So we might be doing some digging and everything. So we're going to start with pumpkins is the very first one. And maybe we'll learn some new things along the way. So in my pumpkin chest, I only have 28 pumpkins and I only have 21 pumpkin seeds. So we definitely need to get some pumpkins, obviously, and we have the help of Minnie and some of my gardening critters to grab and make more pumpkins than I have. And pretty much we're going to just fill up the storage. At the same time, we'll be earning money. So in the meantime, we'll go to that garden in the back, take those items, plant, sell, all of those really great things. Okay, and we're gonna just do that. We should have some seeds in here. Yeah, so we have pumpkin seeds in here. And I have enough. Yeah, I always forget what they're called. I don't play the Eternity Isle as much as I should. So we're going to just go ahead and do that and put the seeds back in here. Oh, I guess not. It added it in there. Okay, so we're just gonna let that rock. For wheat, we have a bunch of wheat, but it's not as much as you think, believe it or not, because it runs out pretty quickly and you use it pretty often depending on what it is. So we're gonna grab these up. And like I said, we have the help of Minnie and my critters to go ahead and add more to my storage. So I've been working on this for a while now. This I developed on my own because having the storage within the valley was really kind of difficult. I'm not gonna lie. It was very difficult to do because there just wasn't enough space for everything. We're also going to use my little hack. I know a lot of people make the berries and cream and just kind of keep it in their inventory and they eat that to gain energy. I don't do that. I don't want to waste my resources on something like that. Even though the berries are items that are, you know, easy to get within the game, I just don't think it's necessary to use them, especially if I need them. It just doesn't make sense for me to do that. So what I do instead is I go to Remy's world, Ratatouille, the realm, and I will just farm there or get a bunch of stuff from there. So I'll show you in a bit what that looks like. And I'll do this, I'll move the base. I have the basic, I have the medium one, I think it's advanced, but I don't have the most advanced gardener, which I want to do. We'll be streaming that. That's going to be a goal that we hit. I don't remember when, but it'll be a goal that we'll hit at some point. So when we get the most advanced gardener, we will be revamping this entire garden, and it's going to be a huge stream because I want to make sure that not only do we have all of the seeds available, but I want to make sure they're done in the right format. So like all of the seeds from the valley, all of them from let me pull up my map. All of them from the Peaceful Meadow will all be in one line. Everything from Dazzle Beach will all be in one line, and just continue going down that. So that way we don't get duplicates or triplicates of the same thing. So yeah, that's going to be a goal that we're going to hit at some point or strive for. But right now we're just collecting seeds today, collecting items, purchasing seeds, and putting them in their respective storage containers. And if we have missing items, we're going to replenish them too. Now, I wanted to know what y'all's storage item or storage system might look like. If you have, that's not what I wanted to do. If you have storage items or a storage island or a garden island, what does it look like for you? How do you set it up? What's your favorite place or favorite way to do that? For me, it's kind of it just started randomly. I wanted to have everything together, and it just was not working in the valley. And I knew that I needed items because some of these quests, they require so much. They require a lot. So it was really good, and it made sense to me to have a garden island specifically for these things. Now it looks like a lot, and it did take me, I did a stream over the weekend. I think it was Saturday I did a stream, and it was an extensive stream. It was, I think it was like 5 hours long. Now we're not doing 5 hours. You guys won't sit here with me for that long doing this, but we'll do the best that we can with the time that we have. Okay, so it is going ahead and going, and we're gonna just keep progressing through this. So once we get one line, which is a few more, then we will work on the garden over there for coins and go and sell some stuff. And let's pick up these things of dirt. Oh, I don't have the seeds. Hold on. Let me grab the seeds. There we go. Okay. And I should have put those other seeds away so I don't get confused. Now this is like my favorite. It's really slow process, but it's super helpful to make sure you have all the items when you need them. And it helps you with organizing, honestly, because I do want to have some of these items on the storage island. I don't think I need it. I think it's fine living here, but it would be nice to have some of them in the storage island just for completion's sake. Okay, here's the next one. And we have a bunch of memories to go through, so that's going to be fun. We can probably clear one out once we finish this row. But yeah, some of these items, it takes such a long time to grow, so why not have an island and take your farming villager and a few farming critters or gardening critters and gardening villagers or characters with you to get this taken care of and get it done. That's what I think. And I guess I'm sharing this with the other one, so I'm going to just expand this just to make sure we have enough room. Oh, and I need the seeds. Let's grab the seeds. I only have three turnip seeds. I thought I had more. So I have to buy more seeds. This is why this is so important, because I don't have any more seeds for everything, and I should, but I don't. So we're still going to use this. We're still going to grow it regardless. And this does take a lot of time to do, but I feel like it's necessary. It makes the most sense to me. And they look so happy grabbing everything. So why not? Okay. So now that we have this done, we can go to the other garden, pick those items up, sell them, replant them, and work on the next row. And then we'll go once we get enough seeds, or hopefully we'll get to the end, but once we get enough, then we'll go through each area and buy seeds specific to that area. Now this one is already done. As we go through, you'll see that sometimes you would have planted these and they turn brown. I have a second one somewhere. Yeah, right here. So we're just going to keep them close by and then slowly bring them through each plot. So now that we did that, let's open up a few of these memories. Okay, so you have Bonnie. Oops. Oh, and we got coin for that. 500 coins. Really needed it too. We have Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. And we'll do this last one here. And we finished Wally. That's fun. Okay, now let's go over here and collect all these items. So these are all going to be just for selling over here. Let's make sure we don't have anything. Okay, yeah, these are just for selling. I needed it to be separate. So it's gonna take a little bit. I read that obviously pumpkins are really good. I heard pineapple was good too, but the amount of waterings it takes, it's not as lucrative. But pumpkins are still goated. I'm not doing that. I heard celery was good, and I think it's called the red leafy lettuce or something like that. That's what I have planting here, is the red leafy lettuce and the celery. So they run every 10 minutes, but they yield you a good portion of coins, and you only have to water them one time. So I figured, why not? We could try it out and see if it works. And this is a good in-between thing to do. So once we go and we sell all of this to Goofy Stall, I can show you what I do with Ratatouille's realm. And then we can green up or gain our energy. And everything will be cool. Copacetic. Come on. Thank you. Now this is something that I wanted to do regularly. So every day we will still be doing a like a farm sort of. And it will help with me rebuilding things, getting all the stuff that I need for quests especially, or making money in the game. And we also did get to finish the Hercules Star Path, so that was really nice to be able to finish that. Okay, now let's go to Goofy and sell all of these items. Right now I have 156,000 coins, which sounds like a lot, but it's not. And we're going to be selling, what are these? Scarlet kale, it's called. And the celery, and we're going to get 22.7k for that. So we'll sell that. Now I did buy some things, so there is also that. Okay, and now we're going to go to Remy's world, or his realm. And what I like to do is I like to come over here and I will grab 99 cheese, 99 eggs, 99 milk, and then I'll come over here and grab 99 butter. And then come here and I'll just do, oh, not that. I'll come to recipes, search, and I will search for souffle. I'll click on souffle so that recipe is queued up. I'll hit autofill and just start cooking. And I don't have to use any coal for that. I didn't have to pay for any of these items at all. It's just something that I use. So I'll just do about between 10 and 15 of them. And if I have to do them again later, then I will. Now the annoying part that I saw is when you're at your floating island, you cannot fast travel to a realm, which I don't understand why that's a thing. I thought that you could just fast travel anywhere, but apparently when you're on a floating island, or at least me, you can't fast travel to a realm, which I think is kind of silly. So I have to fast travel to another location to then fast travel to a realm if I'm in a floating island. Hopefully that's something they can patch or fix or something. I'm not sure. Okay. So we got this done. Now we can exit out, go into our inventory, and I eat 2 of them. And then what I'll do is I'll come close to the exit, open my inventory, and I'll just drop it. Now you see that the butter, the milk, the eggs, the cheese takes up 2, 4, 6, 8 slots. But because it's specific to Ratatouille's realm, once you leave, those slots open up. Those items are specific to the realm, so it empties it out completely. The souffle will always be there when you go back, and you can just continue to eat it that way. So I found that that's a lot easier than going and creating my own items. So that's what I pretty much do. And now we can go and plant the ruby lettuce, I think they call it. I keep forgetting what it's called. We can go ahead and plant the next one now. And these are okra that I have growing. So we'll plant these down. And my automatic gardeners will go off, which is very helpful as I'm planting. I'll have to move them around to get to the dry plants, but it helps out in the beginning. Now I have this chair sitting here too, because usually when I'm off stream, and Merlin likes to take my chair all the time, but when I'm off stream, instead of fast traveling back and forth, if I'm trying to just make coins or increase my coins, I'll just put that chair there, sit there, and it will replenish my energy. Only the blue, not the yellow. The yellow specific to food. But I'll just sit there and I'll let it increase my energy while the plants are growing. And then by the time they're done, my energy is all full. I can pull up the plants and I can put some more down. So it's kind of nice because it gives me a little bit of a break. I know that there's different ways, like if I used a horse or something, it might plant faster. I don't remember if it was planting or it was watering, but I know there was one where you could dig holes faster with the horse. I really haven't looked much into it. Okay, and we'll just keep going. Hopefully I have enough seeds. I should have enough seeds for this. And then we can look at the next row. And then once we're done and we gain some more seeds the second round, some more coins for the second round, then we can buy the necessary seeds because I'm gonna run out. Okay, now this is obviously gonna get awkward because it's mismatched. Okay. We're almost done. And it's only been 30 minutes, but we totally got this. I missed one here. I have, what, 9 more?
Look at all this dreamlight. You're doing quite well.
Yes, but Merlin is always here. I don't know why he's always here. But every time he's here and I go and I try to sit, he always takes my seat. And it's just like, Merlin, go away. Please. So, if you see, I have these kind of centered over here for that. We can check the other ones to make sure nothing is dried out. And it doesn't look like anything is. 2 things already grew, so that's nice. And that will start working, and then we can work on the next row. So we have carrots here, which you technically obviously use for rabbits, but it's used for something else too. Other meals and stuff like that. I'm not doing that mini game running around. There's no reason to do it. I wish the critters picked it up, but I totally understand why they won't have them do that. This mini game, on the other hand, I will play this one. To me, that one's worth it. The other one isn't. Okay, so we have that. We'll transfer most of the carrots. We'll take the seeds and we'll plant them. And this does take quite a bit of time to do. If I had more of the, I forget what they're called, the orb things, I forget what they're called, from Eternity Isle, I would totally go and do that instead. And just put it down and give it the seeds and let it automatically plant it and water it for me. but I don't have it, so I can't do that. Let's move this out of the way. And now we're gonna grab one of these, flip it around, and put it there, and it's going to do what it has to do for me. Okay, so we have that. Let's check on the next one over here and move it down. Now, the other thing I noticed is you can't grab the memories, which I swore I saw someone do that, but I could be wrong. Okay, now let's take the lettuce or no, this is lettuce, not cabbage. Let them grab all the lettuce.
Look at all this dreamlight. You're doing quite well.
It's funny that he keeps saying that, but this is not Dreamlight. Oh, and we have one, it seems, that is empty. So let's dig the hole back. What you'll find is if you leave empty plot or no you don't put a seed in the hole will eventually go away. So you want to make sure you refill it with a seed so it doesn't go away. Then you'll have to dig it back. Okay, we have that, and now all we have to do is just move this over, and that will automatically water it. Okay, and we can put this away now. Oh, no. There we go. All right, on to the next one. Awesome. Okay, that should be everything. And we're getting there. Yeah, by the time the end of this row happens, there should be plants over there already done. Awesome. Okay, and we'll grab this, and we'll put it here. Now we're gonna grab this cotton. And cotton's super important for creating fabric, so you definitely want to make sure you have some cotton. And cotton is kind of annoying to grow because I think you have to water it 3 times, so it gets kind of annoying. So you definitely want to take advantage and grow as much as you can. I only had 91.
To be the world's most powerful wizard.
Thank you.
In case you were wondering.
Thank you, Erlen. So we'll just grow some cotton now. But you really want to have cotton for the fabric because it takes a lot of cotton to make fabric. So I try to make sure that I do this often to have enough cotton. And sometimes it'll be it as part of the star path. I saw it in the star path to create or make fabric. And there's always one seed missing. And it might be because I plot it differently. Okay, so that's done. Now we can take this one, and the lettuce is already done there. And pretty much everything is still growing. We have one more here, or two more, sorry. And you already see some of the items over there are growing, and Merlin is sitting in my chair. Now, I don't think for this stream we're gonna get through the entire garden, but I think you get the idea of what I'll be doing. Nope, I don't want to plant this. If I had all of the little sphere things, like I said, I forgot what they're called, and we're gonna expand this too. Nope, not this one. Oh, I don't have any more seeds of this, so we'll have to get more seeds. So we'll plant these 3 just in case. Yeah, if I had more of them, I would just use the machines. But I don't have it. I have to collect it. I have to farm it. Now this plant is new. It's from the Honey Glow Woods expansion with Winnie the Pooh. So that's a new kind of plant. I wanted to farm it as a just in case, because I don't know if they're going to require it. So I figured, why not? Well, let's just plant it. We should have enough energy for this last plot, and then we can just increase our energy at Remy's realm. Yep, and we had just enough energy for that. I'll grab this. And I know I'm going to have to put it back for the cotton at some point. So some of these were not done. We're going to give it a little bit more time. Did I move it over? I didn't. Oh, they're starting to grow now. Let's move this over. But they're growing now. So let's move to Plaza, and then we'll go to Remy's realm. Which again, I don't understand why you can't just go there from the floating islands. I don't remember if they ever mentioned it. And now here, see, the souffle is still on the floor. So you can just, I just eat 2 of them and I drop it. And it will always be there. And then I can go. And now I'll go back to my garden island. And there you go. And we did 2 rows. And there are so many more to go. And those are still growing. I'm going to let them grow out. So we could do this one. This row next. Now we have tomatoes that are next. And tomatoes was, I think, one of the first plants that I farmed for coins. At the time, it was really good. see if there's anything else. Perfect. Okay, now we can put it away. Grab the seeds and start planting. I don't remember what they use tomatoes for in the game. I think it's just recipes, mainly. Now, this also does upgrade your villager. So keep in mind, you do have that as an option. Okay, now we have the next one. And we're probably going to have to get this orb, because I won't be able to place the gardening machine. We got Merida. And sugarcane, I think, is used for a lot of different things in the game. And Merlin's just in the corner watching my garden. I think it's funny. He just, every time I come here, he follows me. I don't know if it's because I have to do a quest or something with him, but every time I come in here, he follows me. Sugarcane. And it looks like a lot of them down there are growing. So we only have 3 of these more. We can finish them and then...
Well, I shall.
He's always so impressed. It's the funniest thing. Every time he comes to my garden, he always does the same thing. I think these are soybeans. Oh, I didn't grab the seed. I heard something growing. It looks like almost everything over there grew. So that's good. But yeah, I think this is a good use of my time. And then we can have just a day just to farm Dreamlight. There we go. On to the next one. And this is leeks, I think. Oh, look at that. Very first one. Oh, I got it again. Interesting.
Well, I shall.
See, he's always so impressed. It just makes me laugh. I wonder if there's a... Or it's just random when you get the... No, I got a third one. I think the more yellow you are in your energy, the higher the possibility of you getting the minigame. Yeah, because this is the fourth one. Unless they think I need them. There might be a reason for that. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the last one? There we go. Minnie was like, you better pick it up. I only have 3 leeks left, so we'll still plant it. And I have to put the other seeds back. I didn't put them back. Okay, now we'll take a look. I don't see anything dry other than what we just planted. So we'll just drop that there. And let's go to the bin. Nope. I think it was this one. Yeah. And let's put the seeds back. Okay, now we have this last one, which I think is weird. I don't understand this plant. I don't know what plant this is. But it's so weird. It's pearly barley. It looks like pearls. It's kind of cool. So we'll collect that. Okay. Awesome. And then we'll put it away. Take the next seed, and we'll need more seeds at some point. And plant it. And then we can go check on the other plants. Now, I like this because it's really structured. I just need it to be a little more organized than what I currently have it as.
Well, I shall.
Okay, now we'll put the seed back. And see, so we have this one that's dry. That's likely the cotton. So we're just gonna move that there. This is why I have 2 of them. And move that down. And now they'll both be watered, and now we can take care of this.
Wondering.
Yeah, now he's gonna sit in my chair. Yep. Perfect. And let's continue. There's a lot of lettuce. Another mini game. Now, out of those, I don't know which one is the best. Which garden item is the best out of the ones that run for 10 minutes. Now we should have seeds. Yep. I don't know if that's enough seeds, but we definitely have seeds. We should go and sell these items. So we can go to Eternity Isle and the dock first to get the celery, I believe it is, that's there.
Good to see
Yep.
you.
So we're gonna buy the celery. I always go backwards one to get 99.
Oh,
Did we sell the items? We didn't. I forgot to sell them. They would have been just sitting in my inventory.
how's it going?
And then just for the lettuce, we're gonna get 13.7k. So that puts us at almost 200,000. And then we have the next one is in Wish Blossom Mountains, and you're gonna go to Wishing Way. And we'll just walk up this way. And on the left, you should see Goofy's little store thing, whatever this thing is called. Storage, something. And then you have the plant right here that you can buy. And it costs you almost 1,500 coins.
Whoa. See you later.
So, if this is something that you want to continue seeing, I am going to stop this stream and start another one, and it's just going to be completely silent. And you can just stay on as long as you want with me farming and gardening all of my items. And making coins. And buying seeds. All the things. So you can watch me doing that.